Hello, it's Have Action. This time we have Katy Perry's album 143. Now, it is probably the worst rollout in pop history in a very long time, just the way this has all gone down. Obviously, we can't ignore the bloody, the elephant in the room. The producer she's working with isn't great, isn't ideal, and I suppose her just really doubling down on it and not just admitting that maybe she's chosen the wrong person for the climate or for what people are perceiving. Maybe she could have helped herself. I just think, yes, she's worked with the person, regardless of what anyone thinks. I think with such backlash, wouldn't you just go, you know what, maybe this wasn't the right thing to do and I probably should have thought a bit deeper than it. And obviously I know, that would then be offending the person she's working with. However, I don't know. We reacted to Woman's World. It wasn't groundbreaking. The lyrics are obviously pretty basic. It's definitely an easy little boppy jive, and I think that's what I'm going to go into this album with, is just not having no expectations and just really going in for some pop fun and trying to get some enjoyment out of it. I know there's a lot of you that still want me to react to. I've done all of Katy's other albums, and it was going through this kind of redemption with her because I wasn't the biggest fan, I suppose, and I guess this is really highlighted just the the tackiness that she kind of has personality wise and how she's perceived or how she kind of puts herself across. Maybe, I don't know, that's just me going on what you see in the media. It really doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. Twitter and all that kind of hate isn't the real world. So regardless of all that, gonna listen to the album, gonna see what it's all about. I know you guys are gonna be keen if you're here watching, so yeah, we're gonna go in trying to remove all those other thoughts, which is hard obviously because we're all human, and just rock out with some popness. 11 songs though, 34 minutes. It is super short. All the songs are obviously probably just going to be crafted towards that radio hit. Speaking of hits, oh la la, boo. Alright, haven't heard any of the other singles either. I only heard Woman's World. That is the opening song. She's setting the scene. Let's go. This is catchy though, that's the hard part. And I'm just here to have some pop fun.
She's a winner, champion.
At its core, it does make sense to celebrate women. Like, yeah, celebrate. It just, I don't know, it doesn't work lyrically. Like, I think these verses just don't slap, which is hard when the chorus is pretty good. Wait, who are you? I'm Katy Perry. That is so lame. Best thing about it is short, in and out. I mean, I guess it's a good introduction to an album per se. If it was a better song, obviously, it would be better. However, it is what it is. We got it in and out, done and dusted. Let's go on to the brand new songs. Oh, a lot of features, actually. Gimme Gimme featuring 21 Savage. Let's go.
Big dog Savage, I'm the man of your dreams. Ease, 21.
Gimme, baby, stop wasting my time. Daddy, take me on a ride if you want my body.
The lyrics just seem simple again, just like listing them.
Maybe you can be crawling on me like a centipede.
Hey. Alright, that's a bit freaky.
Kitty, wanna come party tonight. Gimme, baby, stop wasting my time.
I like the oh, that's a bit addictive. Just wish there was more lyrical expansion, just repeating the same stuff.
Get on my knees, she fine.
Not a fan of him.
The one he lying. You want me to chase, be mine. I ran.
They should have built and then just really smashed out and gone crazy.
Daddy, take me on a ride.
And it's such a different pace after Woman's World. I think what is hard, and I guess a lot of people probably would think this as well. Alright, we get it. It's just, while yes, artists can do whatever they want, they can grow, not everything has to be so serious. That's always a comeback. People say, can't you just enjoy pop? The stuff she's done, the lyrical content she's produced us, this is just so basic, and you would really expect this from an unknown artist or someone not of her caliber of what she's put out, what she's produced. Even Smile and Witness, some of her hated albums, whatever, when she was going through her flop with the public, they still had some absolute gems, some beautiful pieces of work. This just feels, when you just skim the surface, it's like here, and the iceberg is the rest of her discography. It's pretty wild, the contrast. And yes, like I said, if this came on again in a club or whatever, you'd probably vibe it, have some fun. There's just no depth. And again, I know pop doesn't have to, but she's given it that a lot of the time. So it's just very contrasting, I suppose. And that song was boring. Other than that cool beat, he was lame and the lyrics super repetitive. Next song's Gorgeous featuring Kim Petras. Let's go. KP.
KP.
Hey. Hey.
If you want the digits to my cellular, know that you wanna play the game. Wanna go right now. Yeah.
What's with the lyrics, man? And they're almost being delivered in the exact same way. This like just slow talk.
Hold 'em tight, tight. Go. Hide your man and daddies. Real gorgeous.
Classic. Classic Kim.
I told them in custom yachty, don't wanna cut. Pass me the shot.
Customer yachty. Probably is the best one so far. Yeah, had like the most. Oh, they all flow in. Okay, I thought they were starting a bit weird. So cool. That's a bit of coolness, you know, the bit of a transitional into the other songs. I'll let them play and see how they go. Probably the best one. There's probably the most lyrics as well. I'm a lyric person. I always am going to attach myself to songs that have some, well, have lyrics. That aren't just repeated. Obviously, Kim sounds the same. Sounds like pretty cute. She's got that sexiness to her. If that was a video clip, probably could be very cool. Just, you know, being some badass little chickadees. It's just not super grabbing to me. And maybe that's because I listen to so much music. This doesn't really do much for me other than, you know, it's a song. And maybe, I don't know, does discourse online and all that stuff influence you? I don't think this would be that groundbreaking even if it hadn't gone through all the drama. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Obviously, I'm going to be keen to hear what you guys think of the album in general. If you're a Katy stan, I know you're going to love it regardless, but maybe just be a bit non-biased and see what you think. And if you don't like Katy and you hear this to hate, I don't know. I just want like some honesty and just some real people. We don't need stans or from like extremists from either side. We just want some just level-headed conversation. Next song, I'm His Mine, featuring Doechii. Let's go. Sounds a bit like Doja Cat. So what? Hey, sample. It's almost like they're at such a weird tempo. You can't really get into it. You're like, just a bit simple in their delivery. She sounds cool. I like her voice. Even the sample, like it's such a cool sample from that song. And it's like, yeah, okay. To be fair, it sounds like her song. Like, feels like Katy's featuring. Yeah, we've heard it. Let's move on. I mean, obviously, Crystal Waters signed off on it, so. It is weird that they all roll into each other, considering it's not that super smooth or cohesive. They are all a bit random, I guess, in terms of like their delivery. So it's wild that that was a choice to have them as like, you know, a transitional into each other, which is generally what, you know, projects and pieces of like art, I'd suppose, or like, you know, have some music vision. That's most of the features done. Did the features do much to the song? Did they elevate them? No. I mean, Doechii felt like she was the main artist on that song. Very wild, very interesting. While not to compare, it does sound like Paris Hilton's album in the sense of there's not much there. Yes, there's some cool songs on Paris's album and it's an easy listen. If you love just mindless pop, you just go in, go out. This is what this kind of is. And I think the biggest thing is like it's Katy Perry who's done everything she's done, which is just, I think that is what is so wild to me, is like this is the album we're getting after so much greatness. And I know you can't always top yourself, but it does make you think how much of it was her then, if this is what she's producing, you know? It's like, well, were all those other bigger hits solely led by her? I don't know. I would not go back to this album. I don't even remember a single song, to be fair, other than La Da Dee La Da Da, because that is such a good hook. Next song's Crush. Let's go. Most promising intro. Hey. La Da Dee La Da Da. Yeah, it just sounds, they all are just giving me the same, like, do, and then there's no, like, emotion in there. I don't even believe, I think she's just singing the song, like she's reading a piece of paper. Like, anyone losing their mind over this album, I would question, like, their integrity because I don't get it at all. It just feels like a remix song with the same beat. My God. Alright, we're about to hit the halfway mark. Number 6 is here. My favorite number is going to be the best song on the album. I really don't have much hope. Crush. La da dee. La da da. It's almost like she didn't want to pay the sample twice. So she's like, how can I, what is it, interpol or whatever? That part of the song into this. Basic AF. Basic AF. Let's go in with Lifetimes. Let's go. Sounds like a demo on those electric pianos. Sounds more, a bit more up there. Yeah, I don't get what she's trying to do with this vocal lyric delivery on every song on these verses. The fact that she worked with a person and this is their production when they have done some epic songs, it's pretty funny, really. Lifetime. Like, that is literally the only way you can enjoy it, just by like... I can believe it, because he told me about 5 times. I can't believe how many people are on every song. Wild. Yeah. The roll-in is just a bit, I don't get why they've chosen to do that. That sounded quite old and dated. Like I said, it sounded like a demo on those electric pianos you had as a kid. I guess vocally probably sounded her most like convinced. I think Woman's World's probably the best song on the album, which is wild. Obviously, while it was a single. Yeah, I would probably stop listening if I wasn't reacting. And these videos never do well when you don't vibe an album or don't vibe a song. However, I guess, I don't know. I don't know if it's just me or, yeah, I'm very keen to hear what you guys are thinking though. Next song's All the Love. Let's go. I suppose the good thing is they're all short, so if you're not vibing, it's over pretty soon.
I had accepted love wasn't for me. Oh no.
Alright. Getting a bit of an emotional one.
I didn't believe, no, I couldn't see. I had nothing left. But all the love that I ever lost came back to me.
Hey! See, even the lyrics, they have 2 lines, girl. Let's go.
Hopeless, now there's poetry in every moment.
This is cute. Yes. Like, you actually feel this? That gave me chills. That's what I'm talking about, girl. Like, actually just make us feel it.
Feels like I'm floating. I needed you to set me free.
Like, now you want that chorus just so you can belt it out and be like, yes.
You found me.
This should have been a lead single.
Gave me life and
Yeah, this is it. Katy.
I was hopeless.
Hopeless.
Came back to me.
See, you want more verses. That shows you when it's a good song. That just felt so real. I don't know. That's got to be a standout track for people, right? It's for me. Little twinkles. Oh. That's perfection. Wow, slamming into Nirvana. Are we going to pick up the bloody pace? That is exactly what I'm talking about. Even in the lyrics, you know, how they're listed, every song up until now has just been like, I don't know, 4 words, 1 line. This had like 2 lines when she's actually singing. There's just more substance to it, more depth. You felt that her voice was actually singing, not this bloody just listing out a bloody shopping list. Slams into Nirvana. That is absolutely the standout track. I would listen to that again. That makes you want to just cry, scream, and just like love someone and, you know, just give them your all. I'm a little excited if it's gonna continue on this trajectory. However, I don't expect it to, but Nirvana could be a banger. Let's go with it. Let's go. Actually, I'm gonna play the end of All the Love and go into Nirvana. That is stunner. Let's go, Nirvana. All right.
Feel the rise, I'm tingling.
Hey.
Show me that you're gonna
I love that.
take me to Nirvana. Dancing in the blurry lights. Found you in paradise.
I wish it had kind of kept us on that same trajectory. Like, I'm ready to party now. Definitely one of the better ones though. Good funky. I didn't know Nirvana was a place. I was sort of the band. I love this breakdown. Aaron Joseph, he's been on this and All the Love. Don't know if it's his influence making these songs better. Yeah, that is cool. All the Love, Nirvana back to back. Whoa. Weird. Again, the transitions are weird, although All the Love into Nirvana, bangers. They are the two I would keep absolutely, like, the two best songs, hands down. I'm keen to see what else we're gonna get. Nirvana, a bit funkier, a bit weirder. Again, more intriguing though. It kind of caught me off guard because I was ready to go one way, and then I was like, all right. And then once you got used to the vibe, you're like, yeah, I'm here. I don't know what it is. Did All the Love just get me that hard, or did my Red Bull kick in? However, far out. I can't wait to play All the Love again. That's a banger. The next song though is Artificial featuring Jid. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh, you're so dangerous.
Why you so artificial?
Hey.
I'm just a prisoner.
Yeah, prison. I like that contrast.
Tell me, are you fake or are you real? Do you put emotions over reason? Who's gonna save
That is very pretty.
from losing our minds?
Yes.
Devil in disguise.
I do love that.
Does your heartbeat save us
Yes.
from losing our minds?
Emotion, you feel hurt.
Why you so
This is a bit wild, to be fair.
The instincts, it's all nature behind enemy lines of animation scribbled upon a page. We stuck in assimilation.
Hey.
Took a bite into the bitterest forbidden fruit. It's not a
Hey.
vitamin, venom is unpredictable.
Oh, it's not a vitamin, vitamin.
Who's gonna save us
Pretty cool, actually.
from losing our minds? Oh, you're so dangerous. Who's gonna save us from losing our minds?
It's kind of cool. Definitely good commentary on the world and where we're going. All right, not to toot my own horn. Aaron Joseph has been on those three songs. All the Love, Nirvana, Artificial. He was on Gorgeous, which I did say I preferred more. And he was on Gimme Gimme. Is that what it was called? So 4 out of 5 I've absolutely vibed with, and Aaron's been on it. So maybe me and Aaron are just in sync there. Artificial though, I actually really like it. That was cool. I like the commentary on where we're going. Her and Jid absolutely worked. I mean, obviously I prefer more of Katy, but that's just, you know, me in general with Pop Chickadees. But those three back to back are absolutely the best three. If I was to delete everything else, I would keep those three and just be able to listen to them on repeat. Pretty shook that we've kind of taken a turn. I'm wondering, maybe it is just the back half of the album that I vibe with more, and maybe that is the intent of it. I don't know. I'm very keen to hear what people's favorites are now though. Although people who don't like people not liking vibes, they're probably not even going to make it this far into the reactions. So if you're still here and you're now vibing with me, I mean, yeah, I'm happy for you. Next song's Truth. Let's go. There's the little wind chimes again.
Keeping me up at night. Things ain't right.
What's not right, girl?
Do your phone not start a fight?
Not good.
I know the truth. Even if it hurts me. Show me the flames. Don't try to
We've definitely gone back to that simple lyricness, but still easy, still nice. I guess it's got that emotional pull too, because you can relate to it at times. Do love the production. Yeah, definitely dragged on a little though.
The person you're trying to reach is. Where are you? Can't get hold of you.
Oh, I wonder who that is.
Where are you?
Yeah, sad, relatable stuff. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people have been through those scenarios. Does that bring us to the last song, Wonder? Truth, not a bad song. Easy. I suppose we're already riding that high, so it's a bit of a nicer come down, you know, in comparison. It still just feels a lot more real than the others. The others just feel very basic in their delivery. Like Woman's World, Gimme, I'm His Mine, Crush. They're just very simple songs. Whereas these all, I don't know, they just feel like they have a bit of depth, which is, you know, something I gravitate towards more. Not all the time, of course. However, most of the time. We're at the last song, Wonder. Let's see how she's going to wrap up this album. Very quick, in and out. Let's go.
One day when we're older, will we still look up and wonder?
When we're older, will we still look up and wonder?
What if that was her kid at the beginning?
Can somebody promise me our innocence doesn't get lost in a cynical
That is cute.
world? Stay wild, beautiful child.
Good message. I like that.
Stay pure,
I'm going to guess
beautiful girl.
this is about her kid, or sung to her kid.
'Cause one day when we're older, will we still look up and wonder? Can somebody promise me our innocence doesn't get lost in a cynical world?
I think that's a promise we should all make to ourselves. Very classic pop ending song, which we love.
Look up and wonder. Little Daisy,
Hey, Daisy!
say that you're just a weed.
I'm getting chills. This is a good one.
The ways of the world kill your empathy. 'Cause one day when we're older, can somebody
Oh, that.
promise me our innocence doesn't get lost in older? Will we still look up and wonder? 'Cause time is gonna fly, beauty's gonna fade.
Yes. The O's.
Let growing up bring you down.
One day when we're older,
That's very cute. Jesus.
when we're wiser, will our hearts still have that fire?
That is the album. Very, very, very cute way to end it. Absolutely, you know, that anthem at the end of a pop album. It's so perfectly crafted in the best possible way. Shook, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The last 5 songs. So that's nearly half the album is really fun, emotively pulling, and just engaging and a bit more deep. Like, it just feels like there's deepness in there. You believe it, you're going along, you're relating to it. The first 6 songs I cannot believe is on the same album as these. That's where there's such a disjoint, and all the singles weren't even that back half when there's some real cool stuff happening in there. Very odd single choices. Wonder, absolutely so fun, so cute. All the Love, Wonder, so emotively pulling. Nirvana, Bangaranga, weird, artificial, such cool commentary. Truth is probably like, you know, the weakest one out of those 5, but still very, very enjoyable. And that's, you know, probably because it's surrounded by some epic songs. Everything else though, I wouldn't race back to. I'm sure there'll be growers. I'm sure if they came on, yes, they're easy pop songs. I just think those last 5 are epic. Love them. Very keen to hear what you guys think though. Didn't expect them to, you know, really pull me back in after not vibing for, you know, a long time. Generally, you kind of just, your mood's going, you're like, whatever. However, when it's a good song, you know, it definitely can grab you. Not the worst album. I mean, 5 of those back-to-back bangers, they were so cool. And they definitely, you know, I want to go in with them again. So that's always exciting. But yeah, not the strongest album of the year. But I mean, yeah, it probably won't even rank in my top 10. However, maybe not as bad as we all thought. I don't know. Actually, I think the first 6 songs, that's a hard push to get through just to get to these 5. So yeah, it could have been an EP. I think an EP would have been very strong, or just all in that same vibe. I'm rambling now. The full uncut is on Patreon if you want to see that. I've done all of Katy's other albums. They're on the channel. Definitely vibe them all a lot more than this overall. However, this definitely caught me by surprise. Other than that, keen to hear from you in the comments. Letting go.